Would y'all ever have an together with your husband?
Priya, I'm actively trying to have an because this couple is so good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
No, I kind of love it, but I'm like, us for it? Okay, maybe.
I just know that Nav's is like at least 10 inches.
So this is what y'all are out here doing to stay relevant. Pimping out your woman and keeping an open door policy pretty much. Now, I already know that most of my audience is probably not going to be fans of Flagrant. That's perfectly fine. It appears in my feed every now and again, but I highly recommend that you watch at least the first 30 minutes of the episode that I'm referring to for one reason and one reason only. It's hands down the most laughable excuse for an intervention, like this, little staged intervention that anyone has ever tried to pass off as far as I'm concerned. And I don't mean laughable as in... Voy a la playa, ya subió la marea. I mean laughable as in... gay! And staged.
The truth will be revealed. Marriages will be shattered. Friendships destroyed. Nothing will be the same again. Our guest, once a beloved comedian, has spent the last couple weeks being destroyed, disrespected. He's been dragged through the mud, and he couldn't even take out that tiny little of his and stuff it inside for his own pleasure. Give it up for our friend, here to tell his side of the story, Akaash Singh. Hey, brother. Brother, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You can't imagine what you've been going through the last few weeks. Tell us, what's been on your mind?
Dude,
what's been on your heart?
I'm so glad you asked me, man. It's been really hard for me.
Hard for you?
Oh my God! Jacqueline Singh is in the building. She wants vengeance.
Everybody in that room treated the whole scandal like it was open mic night at Chuck E. Cheese. Nobody was serious. Nobody took accountability for the things that were said. They just lobbed like half-baked jokes, while Jaslyn proudly admitted to being like a gold digger, like she was going to win a prize. So why am I talking about it? Because it was just another example of manufactured drama for clicks. That's it. I don't make it a habit to watch Flagrant. I'm a casual viewer. I think I've maybe watched 3 hours of total content over the years of theirs, whenever they have special guests like a scientist or psychologist or psychiatrist. People from the government used to work for the government, people like that. I've always had to change it due to how filthy all of their mouths are and how unbelievably cringe the fake laughter and the lame jokes are.
But I tell you, the convenience of it is just...
Okay, what about a place you frequent a lot? Like, what about the store or the Improv back in the day? Like you're just dropping your car off.
Every once in a while you tip those guys. Where are you going?
Where are you going?
I gotta stand up now. It's psychiatric thing. I feel like I gotta start moving around. Like I'm there every night.
What do you mean?
What do you mean every once in a while? I don't.
Okay.
Now, when the controversy first appeared in my feed of Akaash saying to Myron from the Fresh and Fit podcast that he and Jaslyn both, his wife, were both virgins, I just thought it was pretty clear that he was just trying to get one over on Myron. He was just virtue signaling and moral grandstanding. Take your pick. Then I saw clips of Akaash's wife, Jaslyn, talking about her college days of being passed around like a community sock. Or at least that's exactly what a woman sounds like whenever they say they had a roster, right? And acting like she missed it as much as she missed her little dog that she had in grade school. Right, it's just a little weird.
You can correct me if I'm wrong here.
Yeah.
Is it true that you said that there was a rotation of guys?
A roster.
Roster.
Yeah, what is a roster?
What is that?
Okay,
What does
so
this mean?
You guys have to understand, have you ever heard of the repressed Catholic schoolgirl?
Never.
Yes.
I was, you know. Okay. So I
His
was
Catholic school was in his living room. Imagine how repressed he was.
I was a repressed Indian girl that I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school because I felt it to be too inappropriate. So when I got to college, I'm like, oh my God, I can dress however I want. I can do whatever I want.
You can have a roster of frat boys.
But-
What does a roster mean?
So it didn't actually translate to a roster. It just meant like two guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say hooking up, I think people
When
think
I
you
mean making up, I just meant making out. Again, like everything I say is so amplified and hyperbolic because it's so like incongruous to who I actually am as a person.
Right. So you're saying you're a big old prude.
Yeah, literally.
Then suggesting that her and Akaash should pretty much become swingers.
Looking back, like it's been pointed out to me and I get that. I feel like for us,
I think I learned so much of my humor from Akaash, not to like justify it, but just to explain like, oh, if I say these absurd things, it's so funny because it's not who I actually am.
Right.
But I kind of forgot that like the internet doesn't know all these multi-dimensions of my personality, so they're
Right.
just seeing this one thing.
Right.
So the orgy joke started with like Akaash being like, oh, Nav's really hot. Like Akaash would show Nav's picture to his trainer or whatever, because he's like really like, yeah, ripped or whatever.
I will say also, if she had a body count, I would have been like, hey, cut it. But because she doesn't, and I know how like innocent she actually is.
Oh, you
it's
are a virgin?
absurd
That's
to me.
that's real?
I was
You
a
were a
virgin
virgin?
until I met him, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, good to know.
Yeah.
And if she wasn't, that body count thing, I'd be like, what are we doing here?
Right.
Because I would have been insecure about it. But I can be, not that I'm so secure, but with that joke, I'm like so secure.
Oh, I
because know.
absolutely would feel insecure.
And I think
Yeah.
stupidly, I was like, oh, so it's all of us. It's not like
Yeah,
talking-
that is stupid.
Yeah.
I think you're being inclusive. You're being inclusive.
I thought
It's not a roti.
Let's talk to you.
No, we're not doing this.
One of our fans asked us what you guys haven't. So I just said, oh, I'm actively trying, like as a joke, because I just feel
Can I
like.
give you a piece of advice?
Okay.
If you clearly see that I'm the one commenting those things, you don't have to answer it on the podcast. If it's Andrew Schultz asks, oh, you guys are going to have an orgy on the podcast, you don't have to react to that in real time.
When I saw this, I knew then what I know now. She's just a grotesque woman, and she's totally fine with becoming the butt of the joke and letting the world think what they will about her, as long as it means that it will boost Akaash's like comedy show ticket sales and send Flagrant's views into the stratosphere. Because let's be real, their views haven't been very solid or stable for the past few months. And look, I'm not here to drag anybody who's a part of Flagrant's audience, okay? But I am going to say that you guys have questionable taste in the kind of content that you're consuming, because I don't know how anybody can sit through a circle jerk of dudes giggling at their own mid jokes and walk away entertained. But no, I just had to expose myself to this part of the internet again where unfunny, rich dude bros chest bump and rub on Logan Paul.
I was engaged. Now I'm engaged.
Yo, you are, dude. I'm engaged. I'm putting the gay in engaged.
What you doing?
Dude, he got D's, bro.
Wait, did he?
Dude, be serious. Come on, let me squeeze your arms again.
Yeah.
Be serious, bro. Come on.
He can't get
Come on.
nothing. You got pride.
Nah, feel that though. Feel that. Feel that.
I've been trying to size him up, and I'm like, yo, he's kind
He
of
might
big.
got you now?
I mean, us. Andrew.
Come on, bro.
I'm insulting the guest.
Come
He's
on,
trying to
bro.
be serious, dude.
Bro, I had to make sure the legs are also getting worked out.
Come on,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
He's trying to be serious.
Chill, don't do that
to me. Don't do that to
Okay, okay, no, I'll break your foot.
He
That
got
is some
multiple
shit.
lists.
Fighting Mike Perry potentially.
Yo, son, that's a harder fight.
No. Nah, he ain't trying to do that.
That's a harder fight. What the fuck? Bro.
How you think? I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
Pants
It was
off.
10 rounds.
Pants
It
off,
was
son.
10 rounds.
We knew.
Take
your
your
pants
we
off,
knew
son.
Jake was gonna win.
Take your pants off,
Bro,
son.
yeah.
Take your
All of you
pants off.
assaulting me on Bobby Lee.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
But to be fair, it was pretty much against my will because it was overloaded in my feed for like a week. And this chick, Jaslyn, she has no shame. No shame. She says the most repulsive things. And see, this type of behavior, this behavior right here, it's the same behavior that men try to avoid. It's not a turn on. It's disgusting. They can't stand it. They don't want women like this.
Would y'all ever have an together with your husbands?
Rhea,
She tried.
I'm actively trying to have an because this couple is so good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
No, I kind of look at it, but I'm like, us for it? Okay, maybe.
I just know that Nav's is like at least 10 inches.
Women who openly talk about the specifics, you know, the finer details of bedroom activities on the internet. I can't stand that. I don't understand why you think that is perfectly okay. It's just completely tasteless. There's zero class involved, and you just sound like a complete... In the end, they all laughed it off, of course, counted their money, and Jaslyn acted like an innocent little, you know, sweet little naive housewife who has no idea what certain words mean, apparently. Oh, and also says that she's fine with Akaash getting tugged on, you know, by somebody else, because she doesn't really see anything wrong with that, and she kind of looks at it like a massage. True story. This is when she said it.
But how come you can have a joke about outsourcing hand jobs and blowjobs?
But aren't you cool with the hand jobs?
Yeah.
You're cool with him just getting a hand job massage?
Totally.
Are you act?
Yeah, I know.
Yes. I've said that. It's less work for me.
For the sake of argument, let's just say that she is all talk. Who in their right mind, what man in their right mind would want a woman who pretends to be for the streets? Pretends. Moral of the story, people will do anything for views. Then when you get dragged for it, You just act like it's fine and nobody cares because we're rolling in the dough, baby. What a vapid way to live, you know? Like money and clout are all that matter. I can't imagine actually living that way. At that point, you might as well just hang a price tag around your neck because it looks just as cheap. That's the impression that I get from this whole crew of people, that nothing is sacred, everything is transactional, and they're proud of it. They see no wrong in it. And at this point, I'm half convinced that a lot of them would sell their dignity for a coupon code. I don't know. Maybe clown world really is the new normal. Maybe I'm just behind. Maybe I'm just an old fogey. Let me know if y'all see it differently. What do y'all think? Like it if you liked it. Too bad if you didn't. And hit that subscribe button on your way out. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.